Hey, welcome back, folks. You're back at the Christmas Cottage, aka Toy Barn. Yeah, I know I'm not out in the Toy Barn yet. Still a little chilly, but I hope you're doing fantastic and having a great and wonderful Thursday early evening. But before we begin, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, make sure you hit the bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And comments, you know we love them, so just keep them coming and coming. We've been busy today, haven't we, Darren?
Yes, we have.
We did kind of like a one-off, what would you call it, a group thing last night where we kind of took turns on and off listing. Um, Darren and I both took pictures of the items, and it's getting a little bit lower, but I hope and plan to, um, first and foremost, besides doing heavy listing, because it's helped with some sales, which is a good thing, but also do some pictures so we can have some more backup because our little pile over here is getting a little bit lower and we always want to have plenty there. And also, Darren, just to let you know, at the very bottom of the list on your email, there's lots of coins. If you want to go there and start listing those, that would be wonderful because that's his thing.
Yes, that's where
You
I'm
know, I
going to be
started
doing.
hitting a lot of coins. I was like, oh, that's his thing. So he's got that going on, and he's been listing relisting like crazy on Mercari. Good thing is we've made some sales, so I took some inactive out of there so he doesn't have to relist them, and some of the ones he's already listed. So it's been doing great.
Well, the theory was because most of the people won't know, we had like 8,800 items.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, we'll be about 8,410
Uh huh.
plus whatever I put on
Yeah.
the site or you. But since I've been doing this, and since what, this last Saturday when
Mm-hmm.
I decided to reboot it a little
Yep.
bit, we've been making little by little better sales. We've
Yep.
adjusted the prices of the shipping because some of them was way off since their last reboot as it
Mm-hmm.
was,
Yep.
and we're seeing some traction little
We
by
are.
little, and it's
We are.
it's good, and it's also getting us to know, hey, there's some stuff in here we needed to deal with a little bit.
Some stuff has even been at the bottom of our shed floor. Some Halloween items. I sold a Halloween item today that we'll talk about in the near future because we're so inundated with the different sales that we've had over the last few days that we're still talking about. And it's been wonderful because even though it was a little quiet last night, it really was kind of quiet.
Well, last
Uh,
night was awful.
it
I
was
think we had what, a total of so
it was terrible. But then we woke up this morning, we came on to some, we went to lunch and come back, and now they continue to boom. And so we're very excited. But there was one in Macari that I had a ghost outdoor decoration for $20. Pretty cheap, came from an Amazon pallet. But I thought, you know what, in order to get that out, it's been sitting for a while. And when I say a while, about almost 2 years, I said, I'm going to try to put 50% off on that price, see if they'll bite. And they did. So that was exciting. Trying to move things that way we can make more room because you know what? Yard sale season is upon us very, very soon. We're going
can't
to start
wait.
seeing it. I think the beginning of this coming week it's going to be 70 degrees out on a day. So it's starting to pop in. Easter will be soon approaching. And about in a few weeks, the um, the daylight savings time is going to be upon us this coming weekend. I mean, it's starting to happen. So even Buffy was starting to harass a mole this morning on the grass this morning.
Yeah.
So she gave me a sign it's coming. So very excited about that. Darren actually made his first purchase on district.net from our marketplace. We're excited. It was a bulk item. I think it was a bunch of cassettes that you got in bulk for a very
Yes,
decent price with
80
free
vintage
shipping.
70s and 80s.
Vintage 70s and 80s cassette tapes, and it was a big bulk with free shipping. So we took advantage of that, and we're pretty excited to see what's coming in and so forth. So we're wanting to not only be a part to be a seller, but also buy once in a while off the site too. So we're super
Well, the
excited about
thing
that.
is, for people to know, I did buy off site, as in not with Madcap's markets
Hmm.
group, but
Off the store.
if yes, if I see them on Madcap Market and I want it, I will prioritize our marketplace.
Absolutely. And did you guys know that if you purchase off of whatever place, but also Madcap Market, they'll also give you a $5 coupon to use to get $5 off the price. So I forgot to tell Darren that last night, but he does have one for a
I
future
kept it.
purchase. He kept it. So Really, really, really good. All right, guys. One thing I'm going to talk about before we talk about the 12 sales, we're going to talk about The Godfather to start catching that up a little bit. I wanted to share with you a question that I had received this morning. There was someone that kind of sort of got scammed, maybe perhaps, if you want to call it that. They had a high end item. They didn't specify how much the high end item was, okay, that they had sold as a seller. But they kind of got to where it got delivered. They got the delivered, the tracking, they did all the things that they were supposed to do. And the person is saying they didn't receive it, etc. But what their question was is, do you require or do you pay for signature on high-end items? I'm going to tell you the Madcap Toys answer on that. And everybody has a different opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Now, of course, eBay, if it's $750 or more, they require you to pay for signature tracking or have that putting in your price for shipping. That is a bottom roll. For Daren and I, we don't really have a lot of high end items, save for coins and currency. But our rule at Madcap Toys is if it is over $50, and that's not including the shipping, if the order value is $50 or more, we do require signature tracking. So we put that a little bit more in our profit. We put that a little more in our shipping costs. And by the way, Daren, I need to tell you about a shipping that went up yesterday for shipping a Morgan this morning because we paid signature tracking on it. I forgot. So sorry. So sorry. It leaves the mind. It goes from upstairs to downstairs where the one office is. But anyway, we do that because we have had in the past where people said, I did not receive the coin. It did not come in. It did not get delivered. Now, yes, they had tracking because that's included. We always do our shipping labels through eBay and it instantly puts up the tracking every time. But they were still playing that. So Kathy and Daren's rules for our coins and collectibles, if it's over $50, we do put signature tracking on.
And the reason why we do that is because after 25 years plus of online selling on eBay, our own site, etc., we've learned better to pay up a little bit now than lose a lot later.
Correct.
And it does happen.
So to come back onto that, there will people that will say, well, guys, if it has a tracking number and it shows delivered, you should have seller protection.
It's not that great.
But it's not that great. Yeah. So in our business, in our home, we do that. Okay. Especially with coins and currency of how small the item is. Now, there's some people out there that will say, I don't do it unless it's eBay makes me, unless it's $750 or more, then I will. Then of course we all have to.
They can do it at their own chance of loss.
They can do it at your own chance of loss, but we do that anyway. You do get up to a certain amount of protection insurance-wise, so to speak, with ground advantage and priority up to $100. But it is in your due diligence if you feel like that there could be something wrong with that, with an item or someone coming up to you and saying, I never got it. Even though it says delivered to the address you sent it, I never got it. It can help with that. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts, what you think about that. Do you agree? Do you disagree? It's okay. Everybody in each business has their own rules and regs that you stand by. So nobody is wrong in any situation. This would just provide us an extra protection, at least where we come from and at least with what we sell. If it's something that you sell that's a great price that you're not too, that you don't want to invest that much more money in, it's only like $3.70 more. A lot of times you make money on the shipping anyway, usually, not always. Sometimes it costs us. A lot of times it costs us a little bit more. But, you have that barrier where it won't affect your profit if you have a little bit more. So that's just something to share. I want to know your true thoughts. Let me know in the comments for that. All right, so we're going to do 12 items because the weekend, it was our fault. We own it. Went to our grandson's birthday party, loved it, had a wonderful time. But it backed us up on sharing up to the new. Daren and I currently have 6 pending orders just from late last night after I did the shipping labels. And, this morning I did 2 more shipping labels and sent out 2 items. So we would have had 8 pending orders, but I shipped out 2 this morning because, why not, right? So we are quite a bit behind in sharing what we sold, but that's a good thing because that just brings out more videos and more time for us to talk to you. All right, let's get started. We're going to do just Madcap Toys today, the regular Godfather, eBay, and we're going to go from there. So we had someone that did a combined shipping order, and they bought and purchased 2 packages of tablecloths. These were found at a yard sale. Daren had picked up some tablecloths, a whole stack of them at a yard sale, along with I think we bought some seasonal St. Patrick's Day stuff, Christmas stuff, Valentine's Day stuff, and um, there were a whole set of them. It's like this lady bought a bunch of different sizes and kinds, and it had a black marker you can see on the front of it, but pay no mind because we paid actually less than that, less than $2 a piece for these, but they sold at a really, really good price. The first one is Linens and Things 90-inch decorative round tablecloth. Color was Oxford denim. These were not open, guys. These were brand new. And then we also sold, along with that, Everyday Luxuries by Newbridge 90-inch round tablecloth white. And Jeffrey took advantage of the February discount on that. Thank you, Jeffrey. And these sold together for $19.98 plus shipping to boot. And great because I think they offered like half off. So it's like they offered $1 a piece. So $2. Paid $2, got 20. Cannot complain. All right, and then next up, more media was found in the DVD/CD case. It's a CD that was called, now that's what I call music, 15 by various artists, of course. And I get, again, found in the DVD/CD case that Daren got at a yard sale this last year. And this one went out to Taylor. Hey, Taylor, thanks so much. And the CD sold for $5.99 plus ship. Very, very good. And then we sold some more media. This is the 1995 Blind Guardian CD. This was also found in the shed. Mr. Sandman. We already got positive feedback on it. The guy said it worked perfectly, loved it, exactly as described. So thank you, Ethan, for that feedback. And this CD sold for $4.98 plus ship. And then from a buy Daren made with a bunch of die casts that had different things like candy and Monopoly and all those fun things. This was the Baltic Avenue 1998 Chevy Camaro Johnny Lightning Monopoly die cast. I like the color purple. It's so pretty. And this went out to Jason. Hey, Jason, thanks so much. And it sold for $8 plus ship. So I believe there was a little bit of an offer there. Probably an end of month offer at the time in February, and he took advantage of that. And then from our Target Pallet Pet Supply area, we do sell pet supplies, guys. We sold 2 of these Boots and Barkley Comfort Dog Collar size medium. And I love, Sonia, I love your username, Furry Tales and Happy Endings. I so hope that these dogs are enjoying their collars. They're really, really cute. And again, she bought 2 of them and took advantage of the February coupon that month. And it sold for $15.98 plus ship. Pretty good, Daren. When I got these out of a box, and I probably maybe paid, oh goodness, $20 or $30 for the box, and I still have a bunch of these left, along with a lot of leashes as well.
Yeah,
in that color.
We got a few, and we probably have a few sitting back waiting to be put on. To be honest,
well, we even have dog vests, we have dog sweaters, we have dog tank tops. So spring and summer's coming, guys. So if your dog needs a new wardrobe, check us out. We're always working to help folks as much as we can. So if we sell more, we can go get more. We love doing that. Sourcing's so fun when you're reselling and it's truthful. All right, next up from the comic area, we sold a Marvel Comics number 4 of 7 Domination Facto Fantastic Four in our average comic area, and this one went out to Norwood. Thank you so much, Norwood. Appreciate you. And it sold for, wow, a comic book that sold for $8 plus ship. And then next, from a buy that I think we did a retail arbitrage in the past, we sold the 2020 Monster Jam Monster Dirt Deluxe playset Gravedigger. Jessica took advantage of the February discount. Thank you, Jessica. And it sold for $29.98 plus ship. We had to actually go find that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
We didn't have it skewed. Yep, at the last minute when it got warm outside last year, we just started hupping them up and worrying about it later. And well, later came, so we had to find that. But we're getting better, guys. We are getting better on our organization. It's been very, very good.
It's never going to be perfect.
Never going to be perfect, but we're going to try to perfect it as much as we can as we go. Next up on a media buy, 2010 DVD Temple Grandin from the HBO films. This looks like a really cool movie. Laura took advantage of the February coupon. Thank you, Laura. She got a good deal. Sold for $3.98 plus ship. Very, very good. And then we got, in the past, we did get some more Amazon. I've seen some locations in Mooresville and some surrounding areas from us that are also offering pallets, especially Amazon mediums, kind of looking into that. And this came from an Amazon pallet that we had got about a year ago. I think we still have 3 of these left, but I've been selling them like crazy, at least in the last couple weeks. This is the Pop Game Controller Gamepad Pop Fidget Toy. And this was found in the Kathy Tote. There you go, Kathy Tote. And this one went out to Kapil. Hey, Kapil, thank you so much. Took advantage of the end of the month discount we had. And it sold for $5.99 plus ship. Very, very good. And then more comics. We did have a good week of comic sales that really had come out. So we were busy trying to look out for those. This is the 2019 Dynamite Comics Red Sonja and Vampirella Meet Betty and Veronica number 8. Comic found in the odds and ends comic pile. We got different names for our comics as well, different types and different sections. And this one went out to Cullen. Thanks, Cullen, so much. It's a wrap bag boarded and put in a Gemini comic mailer to you. And it sold for $6.78 plus ship. And then Daren keeps going with the Greg buy, keeps selling those blueprints at a profit. It's been wonderful. Still got quite a few left. This is the original 1982 vintage Hasbro Jetpack Jump Vehicle blueprints. This went out to Ron. Hi, Ron. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And wow, it sold for $16.18 plus ship. We continue. Have been in the profit zone in those blueprints for about a year now. So every time we sell one, we're just banking on top of what had already been spent. Love it. Love how we do business like that. And then lastly, from our sporting goods, we're going to have to stock up on our sporting goods again. This is from Umbro, the Umbro soccer ball, weight size 4. I didn't know. I started learning with sporting goods that there's different sizes and things with different kinds of balls, like soccer balls, basketball. I had no idea in footballs. This one's very cool. This one's going out to Kenley. Hi, Kenley. Thanks so much. Took advantage of the end of month discount. And this ball sold for $19.99 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much. So I'm only going to talk about, like I said, talked about 12 of these. Again, we have plenty more to talk about. We've made sales on all sites as of today, which today is March the 6th on a Thursday, on eBay, Madcap Toys plus eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. All sites are shooting off today. We are excited. Again, we shipped out stuff today, of course. We've already got 6 pending orders on the block to get packed and ready to go. Also, Picture Day is going to be happening today because we are needing to build up our stock so we can just continue to list and bring about those sales. Daren's going to continue to refresh Mercari. Out of over 8,000 items, he only has 1,000 re-listed, and I keep taking things off because we keep selling them. That's a good problem, right? And we're just moving that from there, and he's going strong, getting everything the way it
And we
should
keep
be.
building district.
We keep building district. I don't have anything else really to say, guys, but yeah, what do you think about the high-end signature? Do you put signature tracking on or not? Let me know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. But I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm going to get to work. But until next time, bye-bye.